No, I love my mom. I really do. You can too for just $12. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was easy. And so was Mom, and that's why I'm here. No, I'm sorry. It's a terrible thing to say. My parents...
What's up, everybody? Today we're out here at Mount Sinai Memorial Park out here in Los Angeles, and we are out here to check out Bob Saget's new tombstone. I also want to do a little more
reflecting on Saget's career
and maybe go over a few unknown things about Bob Saget. They're all good things. He was just a good guy. In about 12 or 13 days from the recording of this video, it will be a year since Bob Saget has passed away. I'm out here to pay my respects, but I'm also out here to correct something I did not so properly last time. I brought flowers last time. Now, last time I was here, there was no headstone at the time, and there was a big mountain of flowers, and I brought him flowers too, and someone corrected me in the comments and told me that that's not the proper way to do it. You're actually supposed to leave a visitation stone.
It's a Jewish tradition.
Yeah, I saw a pufferfish. You know what a pufferfish is? It's a fish when it gets excited and puffs up. You're laughing, you really shouldn't, because you're scum. You really are.
Here it is. It's his new headstone. I believe it's been here for a few weeks now, maybe a month. But this is maybe even a few months. Not really sure exactly when it was put in. So what I have in my hand here is a visitation stone. And when you leave the visitation stone, you are to leave it with your left hand. Now you can see there's already a couple up here already. There's one over here that says smile. There's some playful ones. There's this green thing over there. But this is the proper way to leave your respects, and I'm gonna leave it right up here with my left hand. The proper way to do it. And so the reason behind these visitation stones, there's so many reasons why. There's a lot of spiritual reasons why, and there's a lot of practical reasons why, and I just want to go over a couple of the practical reasons why. I'm not going to go on too long about this. I'm only going to give a couple, but back during the biblical times, apparently people would mark grave sites with stones to kind of remember where the person is buried, and to also show that somebody's buried there. This was before headstones, so that's what people would do. They would leave stones. So that's part of the reason why people leave stones. Another part is stones don't die, flowers do.
So the stone can represent the person's soul, which is permanent, unlike a flower.
I forgot to read this. It also says here, Robert L. Saget, May 17th, 1956 to January 9th, 2022. Loving and devoted husband, father, son, uncle, brother, and friend. He brought people together and made them laugh. A very great man. And that's just perfect. Perfect description. Well, there's a lot of really fun facts about Bob Saget. He's just an all-around really great guy. And one of the fun facts that I just kind of came up with on the way over here on the drive was, isn't it interesting that Bob Saget in real life had 3 daughters, and on the show Full House, he also had 3 daughters. Now, in the last video, I talked about how Bob Saget was, lost his older sister to scleroderma. It's a horrible, horrible autoimmune disease that slowly kills you, and it's just sad, the whole story is just really sad. But through the time that she was alive and after she passed away, Bob Saget spent a lot of his time raising money and awareness for scleroderma. And it was because of him. It's the reason why scleroderma was more of a recognized issue. So thanks to Bob Saget, actually, he raised a lot of money and brought that awareness. And I explained that in my last video, and that video will be at the end of this video if you want to check it out.
No, this is the woman for me. And when I met her, I told her, I said, I love you. I just want to spend my life with you. I want to have kids with you. I want to be with you forever. And she said, Bob, I can't do that because I have to get up early tomorrow, okay?
I also just want to point out that his sister is buried in the same cemetery. So is his mom and his father. Sister, mother, and father. And Saget, Bob Saget, is just right over here. By the way, people come around his gravesite all the time, but I wrote down a lot of his, a lot of things that I found really interesting about him, and I wanted to go over them. The fact that he wanted to be a doctor. He wanted to be a doctor at one time. Even as early as high school, he had one of his teachers tell him that he should be a comedian. Now, he took that to heart. Like, he really thought, like he said, that was the first time he heard somebody tell him that he should be a comedian. And then at one time in college, one of his professors told him that he should pursue a career in performing arts. Before his professor told him that, he did start comedy at the age of 17. 17? That's crazy. Here's another interesting fact that I didn't know about until about a couple days ago. Before Bob Saget was cast in the father role of Full House, there was actually another actor that was considered, and that actor is John Posey. So there's actually footage. You can go on YouTube, you can see it for yourself. John Posey as the father in Full House. So, and also in my last video, I talked about how he balanced kind of sort of two different careers, really. I mean, he had a stand-up career and he had his TV persona, and they were much different from each other. His TV persona was much more family-friendly, just much more suitable for the public, you know. And then he had his stand-up, and that was what is known as blue comedy or blue humor, and which was a lot more raunchy. Before Full House, Bob Saget was on another TV show, and that was CBS's The Morning Show. And did you know that Bob Saget was nominated for a Grammy Award? That's right, he was nominated for his comedy album, That's What I'm Talking About. It's hard to do these videos. I mean, to know that this man, Bob Saget, just went way too early. Just way too early. And it's just sad, you know, how he went to was kind of strange, but sad. But listen, I did do a video about a year ago. It was roughly a few days, maybe a week after he passed away. If you want to see that video, it'll be right over here. I would appreciate it if you go check it out. I'll see you guys over there. Take care.